Today we're going to go into detail on quick shots and master shots for the DJI Air 3S. So we'll look at all the options, settings, and I'll show you how to use D-Log. So let's get down our local park and I'm going to jump on my bicycle. So I've just got the drone in place and it's pointing towards me. So I'm just going to go to the right hand side and I'm going to scroll down to quick shots, and then all my options pop up there with some prompts of what will happen during that quick shot. So let's start with Dronie. So that often works well if it's a bit low and close to us. And as you can see, it's got the crosshair showing the things it can track, so we can just tap on that. And there you'll see it's selected me. And all I need to do is press start. 3, and 2, 1. After the countdown, that'll automatically start the video recording and go through the maneuver, and it'll just creep away and upwards. So lovely option for content creators. I like using this one on holiday, you know, when I've got a nice landscape, I'm there with the family and we're like, yeah, hello drone, you know, and then it's just going to fly back to its start position like that. Okay, so then we click on our little icon again and you can see it says rocket. So that'll go straight up and look down at us. So it's quite close to the drone at the moment. That's where you can hear it. As we walk over here, you can see it just here behind me. So let's just select us. Now we don't have to use the crosshairs, it could be an object. So let's say we want to get a nice shot of the Roma wall here. And I can draw round that, and then that'll become a location lock. So then I'm just going to press the start button. 3, 2, 1. You can see it's got the location icon now. So really nice buildings and landmarks and different things you can use that. That's completed the task. And it'll just come back down to its start position again. Let's bring the drone back as someone's decided they want to walk underneath it again. Right, click on our rocket and we have circle. And I'll just demonstrate on this that we can actually go up to our selector at the top, and as you can see we can select D-Log there. I'm going to bring the drone a bit closer. Got a bank behind me, so that should be okay. Look down. I think out of interest, let's see. I've pushed the drone further away and I'm using the 70mm lens just to show you that that will still work quite happily. I'm going to click on ourselves and I'm going to click start. 3, 2, and 1. That'll move around. If the image looks slightly soft on the colours look soft on the screen, that's because it's in D-Log. That's moving around nicely. The only thing with quick shots, you can't control the speed or anything of these shots. But when you push for time, it's really handy. You know, you can just quickly set these up and perform the maneuvers. And you've got some creative footage. And there we go, and back to its start point. So Helix, I love the Helix. I think of it like a corkscrew really. The hill rises up this way, so I'm going to start it there. I don't want it to be any lower than that. Okay, so that's got me there. And as you can see, with the Helix, you can choose the direction as well. So the arrow is going to the left, so the drone will move around to my right, and vice versa. I can choose it to go the other way. And it can be a radius of 10 meters, 20, 30. So for example, let's do a couple of examples, shall we? Let's hit 10 meters. Let's have the direction as it is. And we'll click start.
3, 2, 1.
There we go, drone's moving around that way. Looking good. And it's going up and out. And it only goes gently out and gently up. So it's quite subtle, but it's dynamic. But it's quite good to know that it is only subtle because we've got trees around us, and it's performed its maneuver and then just goes back to its start point. I want to try and make it go the other way, but I can't see how I can. But I'm going to make it 40 meter radius. So we should see a significant difference with that. Just press start.
3, 2, 1.
Going up, and it is now pushing further out. I've got a tree there, so I might have to keep an eye on that. No, we're fine. So that's just given us a much bigger movement. Spectacular, especially with this view of the lake. Absolutely spectacular. And we have the Boomerang. Okay, so we'll just do it from the same point because that's rather nice. Again, it's offering me directions, but I can change the direction. I'm finding my screen's been a little bit unresponsive today, so obviously you can do that with the last shot, but it's
3, 2, 1.
being a bit unresponsive. And we're off. The Boomerang. Go away, fly. Pushing out and wide. And this is lovely. It is a bit like throwing a boomerang. It's this big elliptical shot. Very nice too. And it's back. Lovely. Right, let's just click that again. And the good old famous asteroid that will give us this mini world. The social media favourite. Select myself.
3,
Let's go.
2, 1.
So let's just boot up into the air, take a series of shots, stitch them together, and give you a funky little mini world. The one thing to note that you can only really select any of these or view any of these when the drone is actually airborne, so you can't sit at home and go, well, let me have a look through that. But so now to finish off, we're going to do master shots, and really it's just using all these quick shots, and it's just going to go through a series of them, and in post-production you can then snip out little bits that you like, that you want to use in your production. It's really helpful, that guy. Jogging through my scene. I'm going to click on master shot. Click on myself. click start and let it go through a series of its own manoeuvres.
2, 1.
And let it do its magic. And you will see the prompts on the bottom of the screen that says zoom in out, and that's just using the digital zoom. Medium circle, changing to a close circle. Again, that's just using the digital zoom. It's going to do a little Dronie. Quite nice from that angle actually, because that's going to reveal the lake behind me, so I like that. It outsmarted me. A far circle. Pitch up and fly forward. So it points at the ground, tilts and looks towards me as it's flying forward. To do this smoothly yourself can be a little bit tricky. It's all right with a bit of practice, but get that maneuver. Okay, we've got a nice rocket. Camera down circle, which is lovely for property shots, I think. I always do this one. Admittedly not using master shots, but it's a lovely shot to have. The camera straight and descend. Camera down and descend. There's a link in the description below to the Air 3S, or for any of the content creators kit that I've used to create this video. And if you want to learn more about the Air 3S, there's a playlist over here. Please show me the love, subscribe to the channel by clicking the link up here, and I look forward to seeing you over there.